Hello, friends. Welcome to the channel of the storyteller of the night. If you are interested in our stories, please subscribe to our channel. Those days were for me, who had just come from Tehran and was immersed in the atmosphere of Tehran and with a colorful and bigger world than the city. When I was little, I got to know those friends who easily played girls and were not afraid that someone would find out. It was the most attractive days in our city. Everyone knew each other. Hadith and fights would happen, or you should go and get it. I was thirsty to experience being like my friends. I was in the second year of university, and I had moved away from my family. I had come to Tehran to study, but I didn't know that my fate would change in that so-called house of corruption. Until I had a close friend, we had everything together. I came from a close family in a small city. Now, when I opened my door to parties, entertainment, the north, and villas, I was introduced to a new world and women, and I was greedy. I was shy about being with women. It was my second year of university when my friend told me that tonight we found a woman and we are going to go. I told her what she said. What did she mean? We rented her for a few hours and we are going to go there with her. We are having fun. If you come, give me money. Let's go and make fun. I agreed. We went to the woman's house. Everything was normal. My friend said this is the house. These kinds of houses are called team houses, or they are called houses of corruption. My idea of this environment was a hot, dirty, and crowded environment, an environment full of addicts, full of sleeping cartoons. Oh, that environment was a very good environment. It was a great neighborhood. It opened and we went inside. A beautiful woman came in front of us and took money from my friend and said to her, "Here you are." My friend said yes. He said, "Okay, I will go to the room and get ready." It was my turn. I didn't understand what it meant. What should I do now? My friend said first, "I will go, then you go," and the third one of my friends agreed. My friend was in the room for an hour. I could hear their voices, and my mood was getting worse every moment. But that girl was like she didn't like it. She didn't like it, and she just looked at it as a job. I fell in love with her. She was very beautiful. She was young. It was a shame. I said, "Why are you doing this? If you're done, go inside. Let him come with you." But I didn't go. I sat next to him and talked to him. His tone changed, and he said, "You thought I was happy because of my misfortune, because of no one, without a father, a mother. A father who sold me to someone when I was a child. To beg for him, and I don't know where they are." I had to do it to escape from that man. I fell in love with him right away. It was the first time I was alone with a woman. When I came out of the room, I told my friend that this life is mine. I want to get her. I fell in love with her. Go away from here. I had a fight with my friend. I returned their money, and I told them to leave here. Whatever they say to me. Stupid. This is the job. Are you mad? This woman has been with 100 people. What do you want to take her? What did you fall in love with? Didn't you see me before you? I went inside. You are a fool. Why did you fall in love with this woman? Can someone fall in love with her? I kicked her out of the house and sat next to that girl until the morning and talked to her. After some time, with 1,000 misfortunes, I satisfied my family with the same girl. To marry her, I transferred the university because of her. I got married to her and took her by the hand and took her from Tehran. I finished my studies there and we started a good life. My family was not satisfied. I loved her and I miss her. She repented. She swore that she won't cheat. She swore that she would forget the past and start a good life with me, and I agreed that our life was good. We had a child, and our child was 2 years old, and we had a great life. Alec is a good woman. He was doing everything for our peace. I was happy with him, but it seemed that life was not compatible with him. I trusted him completely, and I knew how much he loves the life and peace that he has by my side. But it was at that time that someone with an unknown number sent me a video of my wife. That ruined our lives. I didn't care that the woman had repented, and I was not aware of her dark past. I invited her to calm down. I threatened the guy that I will sue you, but every time he threatened with a different line that I will send the movie to your family and relatives, I will send the movie and I will remove your eyebrows in that city. Do it with our lives. Go to the point. He said, I want money. At that time, he wanted 100 million. 100 million was too much for that time. My wife was impatient and in such a bad mood that she kept saying, take the child. Take her to your mother, and let her stay there until she cries. He didn't want to see me so that he wouldn't see my impatience. He said, don't pay me. I was with many people. I don't know whose job it was that he secretly filmed me and blurred the video so that the person's face was not clear. That's why we didn't know who the man was begging in the movie. Don't give him money. Don't make yourself miserable. You collected this money with 1,000 misfortunes. Don't let it go. This person thinks you are simple. He wants to trick you. The only thought that came to my mind was to sue me. That's what I did and told him. I said that now I am on the side of the police, and he told me that because you complained, I will play the video so that you know who you are on. The number was in the name of several immigrants who had left Iran. The numbers were left unattended, and it was impossible to know whose number it was now, because the numbers were turned off, and it was the next number that was texting us. It was then that one day my wife told me, baby, go to your mother's house. I will stay there. I want to be alone. I listened and said, let him be alone. Let him be comfortable and be alone with himself. A few hours passed. He didn't answer my phone. I got worried. I left the child with my mother and returned home to see my wife quietly on the bed. I had fallen asleep and arrived late. She had destroyed herself with rice pills and wrote to me in a letter that my daughter had run away from you because of my past, but it seems that the past will not leave me. I don't want my daughter to know what I did and what I didn't do. I was saved by your grace. I am going to protect you, your family, and my daughter, and don't give free money to anyone. Forgive me. Forgive me for bothering me so much. My wife left because of a man whose head was in other people's lives. And I will not give up on him until I find him. I lost my wife. Why do you dig into people's past? Why don't you stop people's lives? Why do you play with people's eyebrows? What are you doing? What do you want to remove from Adam's past? Now, what is wrong with you to broadcast Adam's past? What will it add to your life? My wife's case is still open, and I will not stop until I find that person. Pray for me to catch him. I will shut him up and send him to pay for his actions. Even though my wife will never come back, she will not be alive. Dear friends, thank you for being with us until the end of this video. We will be happy if you share your opinions with us through the comments below this video.